Good evening, my name is Thomas Walsh and this is the introduction video. So a little bit about myself. I'm actually currently at my job right now, which is working at a funeral home, and I am by myself for the evening, so I decided to take advantage of the situation and go ahead and jump on the video. So a little bit more about myself. I'm 33 years old. I have been working here at a funeral home for about 5 months now. Initially I started off as a psychology major, but then decided to broaden my horizons and go ahead and try working at a funeral home. And then little did I know I was kind of interested in it, and now I'm in the San Antonio College Mortuary Science program. And that's what I'm basically up to this first semester. So I'm pretty green, but for the most part, I'm enjoying this. So a little bit more, I guess, during my time before I was focusing on psychology major, I did a lot of traveling. Most importantly, my favorite place to travel was Switzerland. It was just different. I mean, the feel, the air, the people, it was just so inviting. I mean, it's not just taking a stroll down the road. I mean, Switzerland definitely was a huge commitment for me. And once I made that choice, it was one that I never regretted. I ended up going back almost about 6-7 times. And each time, I mean, granted, most of those trips were probably the same humdrum that I would normally do, but it was what I took away was different every time. It helped improve my health. I mean, I definitely, there were moments where I did feel down, and then once I traveled, I came back and it was just great. I mean, I felt wonderful. It definitely allowed me to go ahead and I guess have like a social reset. Because I mean, there's times when I definitely felt like I was being overwhelmed, not necessarily with people, just with myself. So it helped me do like I guess clear my headspace. Another thing, basically, food. Holy cow, food was amazing there. I'm a huge food snob. Most specifically, they have this dish called rotzi, which is basically like, it's going to be like a fried hash brown that we have here, or we're more familiar with in the States. But I mean, they can basically, I mean, it's potatoes. It's like you can't really go wrong with that. It's a nice breakfast dish. You can have it with like Gruyere cheese. I mean, it's amazing. I could talk about it forever. But and then something else, it was just the people. It was just, it's nice when you go to a place and you feel comfortable, and that's initially how I felt when I first got there. It was a wonderful place. I mean, the people were so inviting. There's multiple languages that are spoken in Switzerland. It's French, Italian, German are basically the big three there. So the students, the people there are very experienced in other cultures, which is wonderful. So when I got there, I mean, initially I tried not to just speak English, but it was difficult. I know a little bit of German. I got enough to get me around, but once they realized it, then they asked if I spoke English, and then that just opened the doors even more. I didn't have any negative experience while I was there. It was a wonderful place. But I hope this video was fulfilling, and if you have any questions, please don't feel hesitant to ask. I mean, I'm pretty much an open book.